Good evening, welcome back to Nakhchivan News. I am Firuza Nuri. In the upcoming minutes, we'll convey the latest burning development took place in the Autonomous Republic. Firstly, official news to your minds. On August 1st, practical conference on preparation for autumn-winter in 2018-2019 and forthcoming tasks was held. Let's watch.
Practical conference on the preparation for autumn-winter in 2018-2019, also forthcoming tasks, was held in Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic. At the very conference, Chief of State Energy Service Namik Pashayev, Director of Nakhchivan Gas Production Association Ramin Ismailov, Education Minister Rehman Mehmedov, Minister of Culture of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic Natavan Gadimova, Minister of Healthcare Niazi Novrozov, and the Director of Nakhchivan International Airport Manshur Jumamedli spoke on the mentioned themes. Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic Prime Minister Alovset Bakhshiyev, the Director of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic Anti-Monopoly and Consumer Market Surveillance Agency Bakhtiyar Ismailov, Commander of the Detached Army Kerem Mustafayev informed on the done works. The chairman of Supreme Majlis, Mr. Vasif Talibov, once more stressed out that the done works serve for the convenience of the Autonomous Republic residents and to better their living standards. Thereupon, the Supreme Majlis chairman gave relevant instructions on the elimination of the problems, also preserving the very convenience of the residents. Thereupon, the Supreme Majlis chairman gave relevant instructions on the elimination of the problems, also preserving the very convenience of the residents, and wished success to the participants on the implementation of the forthcoming tasks.
We continue our program with the latest social-economic news, so let's have a look what kind of events happened in these fields. For more information, keep following us. On July 31, Nakhchivan Agro-Leasing Open Joint Stock Company sold 9 new equipment and technological equipment to the Autonomous Republic to entrepreneurs through leasing. Documents of new equipment sold through leasing were submitted to entrepreneurs. Meanwhile, all the regional bases of Nakhchivan Agro-Leasing Open Joint Stock Company were also provided with new technical and technological equipment. Based on the order of the Chairman of Supreme Majlis of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic, the provision of adequate assistance to the self-employment of poor families is continued. According to the tasks to assist in the creation of individual households based on family labor, 10 more low-paid families were identified in Sharur, Babek, Ordubad and Julfa, and the very families were given long-horned animals with their calves. Starting from August, under the instruction of the Chairman of Supreme Majlis of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic, Nakhchivan Automobile Plant started the production of ambulances. Works on assembly on ambulances on the basis of Nazli Form 528 and 601 have been started.
Next fair sale of agriculture and local products was organized in Khatai Street of Nakhchivan city. Products offered by the producers directly prevented artificial price increase. Thus, city residents preferred this fair.
The sale fair of agricultural and local products was organized in Kangarli region. More than 7 tons of agricultural products in 60 units were demonstrated at the fair. Ecologically clean and high-quality products were sold 15 and 20% cheaper.
Organization of labor fairs in July is over. Totally 209 people were employed in the course of the fairs. Among them, 58 people were youth, 8 people with limited physical abilities, and 37 people were women.
An An event was held in Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic Library named after Mehmet Said Ordubadi on the occasion of 1st August Azerbaijani Alphabet and the Azerbaijani Language Day. Speeches on our greatest national value, mother tongue. Our mother tongue is one of the main attributes of our statehood. The role of libraries in propagating mother tongue were listened. There open Nakhchivan poets recited their poems dedicated to this remarkable day, and also an exhibition was watched.
An event was held in the Youth Center on 2 August National Cinema Day. The event participants got acquainted with the exhibition dedicated to the Day of Azerbaijani Cinema. Nakhchivan Gadimova, the Minister of Culture of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic, touched the 120th anniversary of the creation of the Azerbaijani cinema and emphasized the state care and attention to this area in the Autonomous Republic. In the end, a film shot in 1956, neither this nor that was demonstrated. Effective employment of the population and also taking measures to improve life conditions in the Autonomous Republic have a visible positive impact on the demographic processes. Compared to January 1, 2008, on January 1, 2018, the number of people increased 16%. 29.5% of people settled in urban places, but there is 70.5% of people in rural places. In the result of the pursued successful policy in the first half of 2018, the number of the employed people increased 1.3 folds. When in Azerbaijan, we recommend you to visit Nakhchivan. Tourists from Japan shared their thoughts on their Facebook pages after visiting Nakhchivan. Nakhchivan Information Agency reported about it.
The reconstruction works of the automobile roads in Nakhchivan continue. Jamigaya Limited Liability Company builders continue their reconstruction work on Aziz Aliyev Avenue. Works have been completed in some parts of the two-way road. The rest of the road is covered with new and high-quality asphalt. The main building in the Culture House building Shahpuz City has been completed. Installation of equipment started in the hall. Reconstruction works are carried out in the yard of the building.
Construction works at the plant building Badamlı settlement of Shahpuz region is underway. The reconstruction of the roads in the settlement has already started. The road bed is expanded, the bridge over the road and also water crossings are being constructed simultaneously. The ancient Nakhchivan archaeological expedition of the Institute of Archaeology and Ethnography of the Azerbaijan National Academy of Sciences has started archaeological investigations in the ancient settlement of Meydantepe in Nakhchivan Chai Valley. The materials discovered during the investigation covered the 4th century BC and the 3rd century AD. These material and cultural samples include town culture, craftsmanship, economic life and trade relations of Nakhchivan. Investigation is underway in the area. Nakhchivan branch of Azerbaijan National Academy of Sciences will ensure the sale of pharmaceutical Shorsumad at drugstores. The chairman of Nakhchivan branch of Azerbaijan National Academy of Sciences, academician Ismail Hajiyev, informed on this. The State Committee on Land and Real Estate Affairs defined some available but not used areas for the development of fruit growing and establishment of new orchards in the Autonomous Republic. The specialists mapped the crop fields of 1,698 hectares on the Salt Nation in the Autonomous Republic, 5,636 hectares of underground water, and identified the crop fields. The Ministry of Ecology and Natural Resources of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic monitored the territory of Shahpuz region. In the Shahpuz region, Central Hospital medical waste management, environmental and sanitary regulations have been investigated. Specialists of Shahpuz Regional Hygiene and Epidemiology Center took disinfection and disinfection measures in Shahpuz City Water Filtration Complex and also the solid waste disposal site. Grain harvesting has already been completed in the most regions of the Autonomous Republic. At present, for the purpose of recultivation, the areas are being plowed up. Landowners of Babek region, being aware of the economic importance and efficiency of recultivation, also prefer this method. Once the grain is harvested, seasonable vegetables are cultivated. Currently, recultivation is organized in Babek settlement, Nehram, Hadzivar, Sheikh Mahmud, Zeynaddin, Kultepe and other villages. Employees of Sharu Region Veterinary Department visited Salvarti summer pasture. Information on the veterinary service to the cattle as well as positive results of animals' insemination in the summer pastures was given thoroughly.
For the purpose of ensuring fire safety in the Autonomous Republic, practical trainings are continued in the State Forest Fund as well as in other natural areas where people rest and engaged in environmental activities. Next such kind of event was organized with the participation of forest guards at the State Forest.
Next summer school was organized in Agblak Recreation Center. The participants of the summer school were members of sports federations operating in the Autonomous Republic. 50 athletes attended the summer school.
On July 21, the red planet Mars was at the nearest distance to the Earth. As a result, the distance was reduced to 0.39 astronomical units or 57.5 million kilometers. It was possible to observe Mars without telescope. The red planet looked like a red star in the sky with a very bright, star size 2.8 magnitude. The occupied lands of Azerbaijan should be returned. Member of the Armenian National Congress Zoya Tadevosyan made such a statement at a press conference in Yerevan. Alan Samayan, a member of the parliamentary fraction of the Citizen Agreement Party, stressed that the Republican Party and the Kocharian-Sargsyan group caused all of Armenians' troubles.
Robert Kocharian, the former president of Armenia, where deep crisis covered all fields, was arrested. His arrest created a serious resonance in the aggressive country and was protested by his supporters. Kocharian's advocates and press secretary evaluated this event as a political revenge, and also the Republican Party stated its negative impact on the domestic political situation. The Yerevan office of the Helsinki Citizens Assembly finds Robert Kocharian a criminal and considers the verdict a right decision. A group of civilians demand the restoration of their violated rights by the former president who is currently in prison. In a year, the Republican Party represented in the power of Armenia till Velvet Revolution will lose its effect in the National Council. It will be possible after the extraordinary parliamentary election. Investigation on the terror took place on March 1, 2008 is ongoing. Imprisoned Robert Kocharian refused to be interrogated. The deputy of the former Prime Minister Armen Gevorkyan, who is suspected for the bloody events, was accused of the pressure on the Constitutional Court judge. Protests in Lori and Ararat provinces of the aggressive country broke out. The population demands new government to solve social problems and the resignation of state officials.
Now the last sport and culture news. Last week evening concert programs were also in the focus, and for the purpose of organizing leisure time of school children efficiently, sport competitions and championships were held. For further more information, let's have a glance. In accordance with the decree of the Chairman of Supreme Majlis of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic as for December 19, 2014 on strengthening relations with museums, the staff of the central executive power bodies as well as other organizations and agencies operating in the Autonomous Republic continue their excursions to the museums in Nakhchivan. Collectives of different enterprises and organizations operating in Nakhchivan visit museums. The collectives of a number of managements, enterprises and organizations visit museums in the Autonomous Republic regions. Visitors got acquainted with the exhibits reflecting the history from ancient times till today. Drivers engaged in taxi services in the Autonomous Republic continue to visit museums. This time, Memorial Museum was visited and the drivers were given detailed information about exhibits.
The next concert program was organized in Nakhchivan's Clock Square, dedicated to Nakhchivan's being elected as Capital of Islamic Culture for 2018. In the course of the concert program, lyrical songs performed by the Concert Cultural Department's Shalala Instrumental Ensemble rejoiced the residents. Culture Day was organized in Garabaglar village of Kengerli region. Performances by the collectives of Kengerli region culture house and village clubs were presented to the audience. National dances, folk dances and performances, folk songs and also examples of ashak songs were welcomed by the audience. Thereupon, within the framework of the event, exhibition of decorative applied art samples was also watched. Nakhchivan City Swimming Championship was held among pupils at the swimming center in Nakhchivan City. The championship was attended by 20 school children. The athletes occupying the first 3 places were awarded with diplomas.
Nakhchivan, the ancient land of Azerbaijan, is rich in material culture samples, but in the course of time, these monuments underwent natural destruction. Then they were reconstructed by keeping their originality. One of the rare examples of Nakhchivan architectural schooling is the Gülistan tomb located in Julfa region. So today our video material is about Gülistan tomb.
The Gülistan tomb, one of the most remarkable examples of Azerbaijani architecture today, is experiencing its second life. According to the decree of the Chairman of Supreme Majlis of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic, as for October 7, 2015, Gülistan tomb was restored and detailed research works carried out in there. Being one of the examples of Ajami Nakhchivan architectural skill, the tomb is among the world-famous monuments. In some medieval resources, the tomb is referred to as Crossing Dome, and it has its own place among the medieval Azerbaijani architectural monuments. Being one of the most beautiful examples of Nakhchivan architectural skill, the monument is included to the tower-shaped tombs group of Azerbaijan. The ornaments of the tomb on the stone are selected by its richness, elegance and complexity. At first sight, the architect's skillful work on the monument is felt. During the restoration works, the originality of the monument was preserved. The tomb, restored to its original and magnificent appearance after the restoration, also reflects ancient and rich traditions of Azerbaijani architecture. Taking into consideration the historical and cultural significance of the area, the Gülistan History and Culture Reserve was created in there. During the Soviet time, the tombs remained neglected for being behind the boundary line along the Araz River. Even people weren't allowed to visit this historical monument. However, thanks to the care and attention shown by our government to the historical monuments today, Gülistan tomb was also returned to us. After restoration works, one of the magnificent examples of Ecemi architectural skill, Gülistan Tomb, was opened to the visitors.
That was the end of our program. You can follow the latest events in the official site of our regularly updated Nakhchivan Information Agency. Thanks for being with us. Hoping to be together next month at the same time. Goodbye.